Hi everyone and welcome to another Bible reflection. In our relationship to God, gifts and good works should not take the place of the heart. The rich young ruler followed the Ten Commandments since he was a child. But when he was asked to sell his goods and give it to the poor, he went away disappointed. That story is based on Mark 10:17 to 27. It is hard for him to follow what Jesus says because his obedience to God is not in the right spirit. David prayed in Psalm 51:10, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew the right spirit within me." Obedience would be easier if we are motivated by the right spirit, and that spirit is love. If you love a person for whatever reason, you have no trouble doing extra mile. But doing an extra mile for someone you have no intention of establishing a relationship would be impossible, or you would only end up faking. We cannot fake our relationship with God by our offerings and good works, doing charities, long prayers, fasting, pilgrimages. He wants our heart. Offerings are sweet incense to God. Good works, spending time with Him in prayer, fasting, and pilgrimages are fine and excellent way of expressing our love. But if we do this to earn salvation, then we miss what God is saying. In Matthew 7:22 to 23, it says, "On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and do mighty works in your name? And then I will declare unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness." 1 John 5:3, "For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not burdensome." Satan's attack is directed upon God's law, the Ten Commandments, because it is the transcript of God's character. And the dragon, which is Satan, was wroth with a woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seeds, those who keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus. That's in Revelation 12:17. If Satan can make us believe that there is no law, then the death of Christ would render useless. If there is no law, you don't need a Savior, and no need of Christ. People will live as they please. If there is no law, there is no sin. 1 John 3:4, sin is the transgression of God's law. Can we imagine a society where standard of morality is twisted? People will call bad good and good bad. People's standard has changed, especially in marriage, and it will gain popularity because this generation will believe it is okay. The Bible is very clear that it is not right. Romans 1:27 says, "Likewise, also men, leaving the natural use of women, burn in their lust to one another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving themselves that recompense of error which was me." Fire reigned in Sodom and Gomorrah because these cities have reached the limit of God's patience. Jude 1:7, "Even Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them, in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication, and going after strange flesh, and set forth an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire." Today, the world is so chaotic because of deliberate disregard of God's law. David's prayer was, "It is time for thee, O Lord, to work, for they have made void thy law. Therefore, I love the commandments above gold, yea, above fine gold." Psalm 119, 126 to 127. If you like this Bible reflection, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you are notified whenever a new content is uploaded. This is all we have in today's Bible reflection. See you again in the next one. God bless and keep safe, everyone.